While the body slam lingers, the media points a finger. Gianforte won the special election for the Republican seat in the U.S. House of Representatives in Montana, the state named after the Miley Cyrus character. His victory came just one day after he got into an altercation with Ben Jacobs, a reporter from The Guardian.
We'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah, but there's not going to be time. I'm just curious if you have the
Speak
right
with
now.
Shane, please.
But you don't.
Sick and tired of you guys. The last time that came in here, you did the same thing. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. The last guy did the same thing. You were the Guardian.
Yes, and you just broke my glasses.
The last guy did the same damn thing.
You just body slammed me and broke my glasses.
Probably not the best way to handle this situation, but who did the media blame it on?
Guy assaults a reporter, which I guess shouldn't be too surprising in an age of Trump, where he calls the press enemy of the people. These reckless words have consequences.
It's part of this pattern that started during the campaign of, Donald Trump really encouraging his supporters to target the media, to boo the media.
We cannot separate this, though, from the general tone that's taking place, particularly from inside the White House.
You don't think it's because a guy who's in office now has said very horrible things about reporters and has said that the reporters are the enemy of the American people?
No,
I think
Don,
that has nothing to do with anything.
There is just such anger and hostility and rage that is directed at journalists, and that flows from Donald Trump. I mean, it's a straight line.
It's so true. Now, look, I know there aren't pictures of the incident, but I can tell you this. Donald Trump wasn't there. He was here getting body shamed by the Pope.
What do you give him to eat?
I'm not sure what potitza is. I'm imagining it's pizza with pot on it. I'm probably wrong, so send your letters to somebody else. But when a politician gets handsy with a reporter, of course you're going to blame Trump. It's as predictable as my sprint to the bathroom after eating a taco and a hot cup of coffee. Speaking of predictable, the Montana Democrats issued a statement after their guy lost, saying Gianforte shouldn't be sworn in while his assault case is still pending. Are the Democrats trying to delegitimize this election too? I could make a nice quilt out of this pattern. All right, first I'm going to go to the Ninja Warrior guy before I get to the body slam expert. Matt, the guy still won. Is this going to encourage other politicians to body slam reporters?
I don't know why this feels like almost the amount of victim blaming, that we're blaming Trump's words on the actions of another adult. Look, the guy has anger issues along with a nice sense of fashion. He really dressed up
for the apology.
For his acceptance speech. I think he was wearing his hunting jacket. I thought... I think, look, people should take accountability for their actions, and we should have the ability to speak our words. The thing I felt bad about was listening to the reporter speak. He sounded like the Jerky Boys there. I broke my glasses here. I wasn't feeling very sympathetic to him. Assault is still a crime.
This is why I got to get LASIK, because this is going to happen to me, and if I always think that I'm going to lose my.
It's probably a lot sooner than you think. From somebody you know.
Why are you applauding? You were applauding a direct threat.
No, I'm
just threatened me, and the audience is going like, this audience likes violence.
Yeah.
This is a pro-violence audience.
Speculating, Greg. I'm just
well, all right,
up in the air.
Mr. Body Slam. We saw you do a body slam earlier, and then you did push-ups on his neck.
Yeah, I'm always about fitness. But to go back to the whole thing, first of all, Trump, he's dissed the media, and the media has dissed him back pretty good. I actually think they might be winning right now as far as the name calling. But the man was running. He's an adult. He's a hunter. And when you listen to, and I've been in a few fights, and I've had a few assault gimmicks, it's like, I think he's going to pay like $250, and, it's not even going to show up.
Gimmicks?
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Assault
I
gimmicks.
don't talk about it, but whatever.
It's like a magic trick.
That's a legal term.
But the point is, if during the thing when he was asking him questions about health care and he was clearly in it, I'm not justifying what he did, but he was close enough to get in a scuffle. Body slam, there would have been a law's pause, and you would hear a whack. You wouldn't hear, you broke my glasses. And if you're getting assaulted, you don't have time to say what is being done to you. Oh my God, he's picking me up. He just slammed me on the ground. That doesn't happen.
I would definitely say
But the point is, he didn't say, this is for Trump. Whack. Then you can say,
yeah. right.
This is for bothering me. You're bothering me. I'm a hunter. I don't want to talk about health care.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Joey, everybody has lost their temper. It just so happens you have the perfect villain and the perfect victim. But I don't condone it. I think it's wrong to body slam reporters. I want that on record, by the way.
Well, I got a couple of things here. One, you know, if you want to know why a guy with no legs needs to stretch his knee out, it's because you got it all backwards right now. Wow. This may truly be because of Trump, but if it is because of Trump, it's because there's so much angst and just PO'dness right now from seeing the media go after Trump over every little thing throughout this entire election. And not to say that he hasn't brought it on himself, but what he's done is revealed the bias of the media and made it shamelessly obvious. So if a congressman there goes, "You're from The Guardian, right?" Because probably he's already been hounded 5 times over splitting words and crossing hairs. So it may be because of Trump, but it's because even now people running for office are oh, I can express my angst for how I've been treated.
Yeah, maybe I see your point, and I guess he won, Kat.
He sure did.
Now he won because a lot of people probably already cast their votes before this happened, but it certainly didn't hurt him.
No, it didn't. And I want to also say I do not condone violence. Very concerning. But what's also concerning is that he did this to a reporter in front of other reporters. I don't use violence to solve my problems anymore, but when I was 5, I did, okay? Yeah. When someone was really annoying me, my brother was really annoying to me, I would hit him, absolutely, but you don't do it when your mom's watching. You wait till she's not watching and then claim he hit himself to frame you.
I beg to differ, Kat, because sometimes you have to make an example out of somebody's ass. Not saying what he did was okay, but if I was going to beat somebody up from a bunch of people bothering me, I would do it right in front of here for everyone would watch, say you, me slapping around so everyone in the world can see what I'm doing to make an example. So maybe
what
the next time somebody calls me a panda, they won't. I wrestle.
He's running for office, I think. That was a compelling speech.
Yes. I'm scared right now. You know what I think? I blame the Democrats for this victory. They ran a folk singer. This guy was a folk singer against a guy who body slams journalists. Hasn't anyone ever seen Animal House?
Yes.
Am I cynical, though?
Remember when he broke the guitar?
But the reporter also feels like, I mean, to a certain extent, people like to goad people into getting a reaction and going, I won now because I'm part of the story.
Yeah, also, you put a microphone
the disclaimer, too. Not saying...
Yeah, but if someone breaks your glasses, you can't see.
When has reporters ever been cool? And every movie you've ever seen is, the reporter's here. Everybody hates reporters.
No, you know what's amazing? And I got to go on this last note. Reporters in movies are really good looking. In real life, no. They look like this. Actually, I'm like, in human terms, I'm like a 6. In reporter terms, I'm a 10. Thank you. Still to come. You'll never guess what Tom Cruise said this week on Australian TV. Or maybe you will. I can never predict your behavior anymore. But first, white people, take note. Making a burrito is cultural appropriation. That and other ridiculous real-life crap next.